yeah! Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Gilmore here for a late night video right here on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel. /Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe in my fucking pants. Down in the description box below. And as always, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap and slap that bell. Treat it like it's your stupid fucking bitch. Or just your bitch. And turn on all notifications so you never ever, ever miss an upload. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Do it now. If you're first time watching, thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like button straight up YouTube's ass. And pull out and put it right back in their mouth. So idiots on YouTube, idiots that run this fucking website. But I digress. But yeah, like, subscribe to the channels, follow me on social media, and share the video. And don't forget to hit the bell and get notified. And hopefully YouTube will notify you. And if not, well, that's your problem. Not mine, but it is what it is. Alright. Thank you all for watching here on the channel. We're about 5 away from 400 subs on this channel. So, thank you all who have subbed recently. Even if it's real or fake. Thank you for the sub. Free views, thank you. So, that's all I can say about that. So thank you all for that. Let's keep going. We're going to keep going until we don't feel like doing it anymore. Which, maybe sooner than later, but it is what it is. And that's it. Alright, on this late Tuesday night, July the 12th, 2022, if you're going to be watching from somewhere else, if you're in another part of the world, it's July the 13th, 2022. But right now, it's still July the 12th, 2022. But wherever you are, hope you're watching. And that's it. But anyway, for July the 12th, 2022, from Nickelodeon Studios at the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida, where SmackDown will be this Friday night. Not from Nickelodeon Studios, but will be from the, I think it's Amway Arena in Orlando, or something. So that's that. Alright, tonight's show was like this. Not that great. The aftermath of the Great American Bash last week, where we had some good stuff, got some bad stuff, but still, it is what it is. Creed Brothers are still your AC Tag Team Champions. We crowned new Women's Tag Team Champions in Roxy and Cora Jade, and we'll get to Cora Jade a little bit tonight. I still am like shocked about what happened and why it happened, but we'll get to that in a minute. And also, Carmelo Hayes retained the North American title, like I said, and in the main event, Braun Breaker retained the NXT title against Cameron Grimes to the moon. So he retained, and then afterwards he got destroyed by J.D. McDonough, or Jordan Devlin, for you dumb people that don't know who he is. So, we're going to see what happens with that as we're on the road to whatever comes next in NXT. Like I said, yesterday, there may be an NXT Premium Live event coming up in August. Just don't have a date yet, and it'll probably be from the Capitol Wrestling Center. They're not going to go out of there, and they're not going out of Florida with the house shows, which is kind of stupid, but it is what it is. They want to be safe. But it is what it is. Alright, so let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time. And that's it. For all you Met fans out there, buddy, they stink tonight. Holy shit. It looked good at the start. Frankie Lindor hit an RBI triple to make it 1-0, and then Peterson gives up a fucking 2-run homer. Make it 2-1, and then that was it for Peterson. And then Seth, I need to go. Well, he needs to go. Get the fuck out of here. You suck. gives up a 2-run homer, make it 4-1, and that's the final. The Mets lose to the Braves 4-1, and now the lead goes back down to 1.5 games. So yeah, JD's jerking off. He's tight, why? Because he needs his blue chew. I was stroking his cat. That's the only pussy he can get. Enjoy it while you can. Enjoy the win tonight. Hey, JD, because you're losing tomorrow. I don't care if we have Chris Bassett, the Bassett Hound, on the mound tomorrow. And the finale of that 3-game series, and then the Mets will travel to Chicago to face the Cubs in a big 4-game series to end the first half of the year. And we'll see what the Mets will be by Sunday night. They're going to be ahead, or they're going to be a couple games back. We'll see. But the second half is going to be pretty damn good because they got the Dominator coming back. Probably against the Yankees. Well, that'll be good. Scherzer's back, pitched 2 great games, should have won both of them. But we'll see what happens with him. I think he's pitching this weekend against the Cubs. So, after that series, I think he'll be maybe in line for that Yankee series. That would be really nice. Scherzer on the ground, back to back. Just giving the Yankees whiff. I can't wait for that Yankee series. I hope the Mets sweep them. Or at least split would be nice. But I like to sweep myself. But we'll see what happens with that. Yankees are not doing so good, even though they won today. But who are they playing? The fucking Reds. And if you lose to the Reds and you're like the Yankees, there is something wrong with your team. I know the Mets lost because, the bullpen stinks. But we still won the series. But it is what it is. We just swept them, but 2-3 ain't bad, but still. It was in that game, that Scherzer game, when he was just on fire. And then the bullpen, like usual, blows it in the 9th inning. And it wasn't Diaz this time, thank God. But Diaz is just amazing. He's an all-star. McNeil's an all-star. Alonso's an all-star. I think they have another one going to the all-star game. I forget who. But I know Alonso is going to be defending his two-time home run derby championship. I don't know who's going to be facing him in the derby. A lot of people saying Stanton might be in it. Oh, yeah. Put a steroid user in there. Why not? So they can steal another fucking thing from the Mets. Hopefully, not Stanton doesn't get there. And if he does, I hope he gets hurt. I really hope he does. Fuck Stanton. And fuck the entire Yankees team. Was one big injury? Probably be not bad for the Yankees, but 2 big injuries, 3 big injuries, done. Especially to big players like Judgy Wudgy or Stanton or one of the pitchers like Garrett Cole or Nestor Cortez. It is what it is, but I still feel the Yankees are going to. The second half is probably going to be interesting for them. They're playing like the way they played against the Red Sox. And especially the assholes, the Astros. It's going to be interesting if they, what's going to happen in the playoffs come October. I know the Yankees got a big fucking lead, as far as I know, 14.5 against the Red Sox. But that 14 could become 7.5 real quick. I just asked the Mets. I had a 10-game lead. Now it's 1.5. That's what happens when you don't do so good in June. June's always been a bad month for the Mets. And July is usually red hot. And August is like up and down. September, they just wake up. Usually at the wrong time, but it is what it is. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, Chapman's wide open like Rebby Sky's legs if you want to come in and say something. If not, then get the fuck out of here. It is what it is. I know people are watching and just ready to hit that record button to clip something. It is what it is. I care less. Preview, thank you. And that's it. All right, let's get to NXT. Let's not waste any time because I'm not going to go too long. It's midnight now, so happy Wednesday to you if you're in the Northeast or in the other part of the world. Happy Wednesday to you. And I hope you have a good Wednesday coming up later tomorrow. That's it. Alright, so we begin NXT tonight, and as always, our commentary team of Vic Joseph, the man with a stupid sweater and jackets, and our other fine feathered friend, another commentator. Bad news, Wade Barrett. I'm afraid I got some bad news for you. Roxy, I'm sorry. But I digress. Alright, so we got Vic Joseph and Bad News Wade Barrett on commentary, as always. And we begin with a recap of what happened at the Bash. I already mentioned what happened, I don't have to say it again. And then we go to the parking lot, the old popular parking lot, when you know people are gonna get beat up. So we see Roxy on the floor, being attacked, but we don't know by who. So we see like medical personnel and referees there, and then Corey Jade, her tag team partner, and one half of the women's tag team champions is there, and like Roxy's grabbing her side, she's like all in pain, and Corey's like, what happened? What the fuck happened? I'm like, oh no, I think you wouldn't know. You probably know what would happen. That toxic attraction attacked her, I should say. So Mandy's being a little bitch. She's a sexy bitch. Ooh, a sexy bitch. Good sexy bitch. I like the fuck. You know what I mean? But yeah. So I think everybody was thinking Mandy and Toxic Attraction attacked her, so she wouldn't have to, she'd have an easier time defending the belt. But we'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we start the night off with match number 1, Giovanni Vinci, or Fabian Aichner for you dumb people at home. He takes on Apollo Crews. And man, did Apollo get, like, buff. I'll talk about Buff Bagwell, but he got buff. Like he was in the gym for a while. Or maybe he was taking off steroids, brother. But anyway, it was a pretty good starter match. They start to lock up. They start fighting over the lockup, which really goes nowhere. It's a little stalemate. Then Cruz slips out of a body slam, but gets shot down by Giovanni. There's some forms from Apollo, battle Giovanni, and Cruz goes up and hits an AJ Styles like drop down with a drop kick. Go ahead. Then they head outside. Apollo gets dropped on the barricade. Ow. As we go to break. We come back. Apollo makes his comeback on Giovanni, including a big-time stinger splash in the corner. Then some rolling German suplexes. It's pretty nice. Apollo goes up top, dives into a suplex with Giovanni pulling him out of the air. Wow. For a near fall. That was pretty nice. And the crowd was like, oh, shit. That was pretty damn nice. And then they go to the outside, and Giovanni's, and we're back. Alright, sorry about that. The buffering. Help it. What do you want me to do? The internet always cuts out every time. But anyway, as I was saying, Giovanni goes to the outside, grabs a fan's phone. I thought he was going to use it, or I don't know what he was going to do with the phone. He was checking the guy's, history or something like that. But the referee takes it and throws it to the outside. And that distraction lets Zion Quinn to come out of the crowd and deck Apollo right in the face. And then Giovanni grabs him, throws him in the ring, hits the sit-out last ride. 1, 2, 3. Giovanni Vinci stays undefeated. In a match, I gave 3 out of 5 stars. So it looks like we're going to get an Apollo Crews Zion Quinn feud, and I could care less for that. And that's pretty much it. That's that. Alright, after that, we go to Mackenzie Mitchell with Cora Jade. The skater girl. See you later, girl. I'll be backstage after the show. Anyway, she's not impressed by Toxic Attraction jumping Roxy in the parking lot, and says, if I have to, I'll beat up all 3 of those bitches and get some revenge for my partner. Sure you will. Sure you will. 3-on-1? Yeah. You have no odds, dude. The odds against you are very slim. That's that. So I get that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we go to a video of the beautiful Tiffany Stratton. Daddy! Daddy! I'm going to the nail salon and get my nails done! Daddy! Give me your credit card! Okay, sweetheart, here you go. Thank you, Daddy! Bye! I'm gonna hang out with Grace and Waller and suck his dick later. Bye! Okay. Says, just be home before midnight. Okay, Daddy! Boogie Hogan. Anyway, she's getting her nails did and starts venting about finally being done with Wendy Choo-Choo. Now she wants to know who leaves with the women's title. And that's it. So she looks at her nails, then she goes to the front, talks to some woman and says, this is not that good, but I'm gonna spare you the bad review on Yelp or something like that. So the girl's like, okay, bye. This is what it is. Daddy! They did my nails wrong, Daddy! Good old Tiffany Stratton, otherwise known as Boogie Hogan. Pretty much. That's all I say about that. So it looks like Tiffany Stratton's in line for a possible world women's title shot against Mandy Rose or Roxy, but we'll see. If Roxy still can compete, but we'll see. Alright, so I get that 2.25 out of 5 stars. After that, we go back inside the CWC and we see our good friend Cameron Grimes to the moon. Well, he comes out and he is not a happy camper. He talks about his loss to Bron Breakker last week for the NXT World Title. Fans are like, you got robbed! And he's like, I didn't get robbed. I even caved in Breakker's chest, but I didn't win the belt. And he kind of flubbed his line a little bit. So he was talking about the NA. He's like, I won the the world title. Remember your lines. Anyway, he says, I lost the North American title, then the NXT title shot, but maybe that's just life. And instead of going to the moon, I crashed right into the sun. Yeah, that's a good album, by the way. And then JD McDonough comes out, Jordan Devlin. He says that after Grimes lost last week, he became old news. Now it's all about me. And I want that meathead. Bron Breakker, what are you, Archie Bunker? Hey, meathead! Shut up, meathead! Good show. All in the Family was a classic show. Classic show. Eat it, go get me a beer! Okay, Archie. I can go for it. I don't have a beer, but I got something better. You know what's in here. Pepsi and Jack. So good. Because as we all know, when you drink Pepsi, guys, you make the girls go, oh, shit! As long as if you have the equipment, if you don't, then chew your Blue Chew. And that probably won't work either. You take Blue Chew and still can't please your woman. Well, sucks to be you guys. And that's it. Anyway, so he wants Bron Breakker. He wants a title shot against Bron Breakker. Cameron wants him right now. He says, look at me when I talk to you. So McDonald's like, okay, bop. Head. And Cameron's like off a little bit. And then Cameron gets a hit cave in on Jordan Devlin, and Jordan Devlin gets out of dodge very quickly. So next week on the program, we got Jordan Devlin or JD McDonough taking on Cameron Grimes. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go to a segment with the Creed brothers and Damon Kemp of Diamond Mine, the NXT Tag Team Champions, and just Damon Kemp. They're looking at video from last week's NXT Tag Team title match, which the Creed brothers won, and then Damon Kemp gave the Creed brothers respect, and Roddy did not like it. Come on. So you see the film, and Damon would love to do it again, run it back, as they say, and the Creed's like, hey, We're in if you're in. All right, so we might see a rematch. So they leave, and then Roddy turns off the projector, and Dave's like, "Hey, I was watching that." And then Roddy's like, "Hey, that's not you. That's not what you do. You listen to me. So you cost us the belt. So next week, I'm gonna smack some respect into you, and we're gonna have a match." I'm like, "Oh boy, sucks to be you there, Damon Kemp, because you're facing a freaking beast in Roddy." Hoy. So Roderick Strong versus Damon Kemp next week should be a barn burner, and we'll see what happens with that. And we move on from there. So I gave that 2.5, out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to Mackenzie Mitchell, and oh, I did it. Grayson Waller, oh, I did it. Oh, yeah. So he blames Wes Lee for his loss last week to Carmelo Hayes in the North American title match. We all. So it looks like Grayson Waller and Wes Lee will probably have a match next week, or maybe the week after that. And that's pretty much it. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we go outside the trainer's room, where we see Roxy being attended to by the trainers, and Corey J's there. So we don't know if she's going to be able to compete against Mandy in the main event. So we'll have to see what happens with that. And we move on. So I'm not going to rate that. All right, our next match, we have Tatum Paxley taking on Kaden Carter. This came about from last week's little argument between Tatum and Kaden Carter and Casey Catanzaro, and then Ivy Nile comes in to kind of break things up. Nothing really good to see here. Casey Catanzaro was at ringside, and then Ivy Nile comes out a little bit later. And, just for moral support. Kaden ties up the legs. Paxley grabs the really sloppy small package circa 1905. And the referee goes, "Fast count." I'm like, what? So Paxley gets the fast win, if you will. 1, 2, 3. She gets the win. Match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. And it looks like we're going to get probably a tag team match coming up between Casey Catanzaro and Kaden Carter against Ivy Nile and Tatum Paxley, and I could care less. That's it. I mean, that's not really a women's division in NXT either, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. We move on. So like I said, 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. Then we go to a video with our good buddy Joe Gacy and the Dyad. So he says that he's ready to reveal the Dyad next week. They're going to have a purification or a cleansing next week. So they're going to reveal themselves next week. And we all know who it is. It's the Grizzled Young Veterans. So get ready for the Grizzled Young Veterans to unmask next week. And if it's somebody else, I will eat my hat. Well, maybe not. I'll eat something else. I'll eat Rose's pussy. Now, there's what. But we move on. So we'll see what happens with that next week. All right, then we go to another part. I guess the back, somewhere in the back. Sanga is watching the intro from last week's Great American Bash, where they're having a barbecue, they're in the pool and all that shit. And then Duke Hudson's in the pool, and then Sanga does a cannonball into the pool on Duke Hudson, and he Sanga's with Valentina Feroz and Yulisa Leon Harris. Duke Hudson comes in, starts complaining. He's like, so you got one of my. Then they have a match coming up in a little bit. I'm like, whoop the goddamn do. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it. All right, then we go to a segment I actually liked. We go to a bar where people are drinking beer. And then we see Josh Briggs, Brooks Jensen, the NXT UK Tag Team Champions, and the beautiful Fallon Henley. They're celebrating their tag team title win. That was like, what, 2 weeks ago? And then in come, the Yes Boys, Pretty Deadly, Elton Prince, and Kit Wilson, dressed as cowboys. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice, the Yes Boys. So they come in, then they call the place a dump. Then they're about to fight. It's like, hey, we don't drink beer. We're gonna fight. So a bar fight is teased, but then Fallon Henley's like, hold up, you ain't gonna be fighting in my bar. It's like, we're gonna fight in that ring next week. So I guess a match, I don't know if this is for the titles, but a match next week on the program. And I hope Pretty Deadly fucking win. Because I am not a big fan of Brooks and Jensen. I've seen Josh Briggs before in Evolve, and he was pretty good then. Now, not so much. It is what it is. It's good to look at Fallon Henley. That's all I gotta say about that. Because she's one nice hot piece of ash. And that's it. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to Duke Hudson and Sangha. Garbage match. Under 3-minute match. Basically, this was a Sangha squash match, even though Duke Hudson did a couple moves. You got neck snap across the top from the outside. They go back in. Duke rips at the chest hair. Ow. Before hitting a big boot. And then Wade Barrett's all like, yeah, that's Duke, yeah. Now, a countryman. But, no, wait, Duke's from Australia. It's a big-time choke slam. And then he's like, no! 1, 2, 3, Sangha gets the cheap squash win. Match gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. And nobody gave a flying fuck. And that's it. Alright, after that, we go to the back with Mackenzie Mitchell. This time, she's with Robbie E. Or Mr. Stone. And he's with Sophia Cromwell and Von Wagner. Who, they don't think much of Solo Sikoa being from the streets. Because Von Wagner is a real athlete. Well, Solo Sikoa is from the bloodline. We the ones. So, there you go. And then we hear from Solo Sikoa in a rebuttal, and he's all ready to fight, and basically says, I'm going to shut you up. That's it. So we're going to get to that in just a second. So I gave both of that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we have Toxic Attraction with Mackenzie Mitchell. They start mocking Roxy for getting hurt, but then Mandy's like, well, we didn't do it. I beg to differ. But, you know, all three of them looking fucking smoking hot. Stay down. But I digress. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to Solo Sikoa and Von Wagner, which was a slobber knocker. They start fighting on the floor right before the bell. And then they finally get in the ring. Wagner grabs a basic headlock, shouldering him down. And Solo Sikoa's shoulder starts annoying Wagner. Then he picks him up and slams him. So a running headbutt for a near fall. That's interesting. Then a backsplash sends Wagner outside as we go to break. We come back. Solo fights out of a 1952 chinlock. Then gets booted right in the face. But Solo comes right back with a belly-to-belly suplex and starts striking away at Vaughn. Then a Samoan drop into a running Maga attack in the corner. Sends Wagner to the outside. So he goes out with him and they fight up the aisle and we get a double disqualification. I don't know. Maybe I misread that, but my notes. It's a double count out. The referee said double DQ. I don't know. So, double out. 10.5 minute match. I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. But they continue fighting later in the show, and I'll get to that in a little bit. And we move on from there. Alright. After that, we get a video of Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams going to the pet house with some lovely ladies. Good to be the champ. Stealing my fucking gimmick, but it's okay. It's okay, Carmelo. It's okay, Christian Casanova. It's okay. I won't sue you just yet. I'm kidding. But yeah, you're stealing the Hollywood Bad Boys gimmick from XWF. Stop it! Then they go in the hot tub and they start talking. And then probably they bang those, I think it was 4 chicks. 4 or 5 chicks that live with them. Like, lucky you. See, it was me. We 8 chicks, 4 on each side of my arm. And then they stay, we get out, we party, and they get sucked a super dick of doom. So that's how the Hollywood bad boy Peter Gilmore gets down. Back in the XWF days. That's how I got down. Because I was a ladies' man in the XWF. And anybody from the XWF can tell you that too. So, but my days of e-fetting are done, and I'm retired. So I got that. Alright, we got the tribal chief. The chief. He's here. Nick Infante, 1992, the man who can break your jaw in 5 places. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Nick's here. How you doing, Nick? How you doing, buddy? Hope you had a great day. And if not, well, sorry. I had a pretty up and down day, but first half of the day was kind of really bad, but then the second half was, it got a little bit better. Minus the Met loss tonight. I had a 50-50 day. That's all I gotta say about that. As long as Nick had a good day, he said doing pretty good. So that's pretty much it. Doing pretty good, Nick. Nick's doing pretty good. Pretty damn good. And so is the rest of the prophecy's doing good. I talked to Lauren today. He said stop freaking texting me 6,000 fucking times. That's what girls do. They text you 6,000 times about the same fucking topic. I'm like, I told you about Tony D'Angelo 5 times now. Shut up. But it is what it is. I mean, that's pretty much it. Alright, so we got done with Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams with the ladies in the hot tub and in the penthouse. And it's good to be the champ. And that's pretty much it. Alright, then we go, I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to Lash Legend, dribbling a basketball, playing basketball. Okay. So she's dribbling the basketball, not that great, but still. Then she starts yelling about Indy Hartwell for some odd reason. And they're going to have a match coming up in a second. So she starts dribbling the ball. The ball rolls away and right into a red baseball bat. And you know who uses a baseball bat. If you say Sting, well, you're right. But it's Albert Fire, so. Or KV, right? What do you want to call it? Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to a video of Chase U. They're in London. They're having a good time. But Andre Chase, not a happy camper. He's not happy with being named as the 7th best school. So Mr. Chase threatens to beat Glenn up for writing this and throws him out. Okay. Who's Glenn? I don't know. Glenn from Walking Dead? Did he come back from the dead? Is he still a zombie? Well, obviously he probably will be a zombie, I think, by now, but I think they killed him off when he was a zombie. After Negan just like, bam, and his eyeballs popped out of his head in season, what season was that, 7 or 8? That was the best fucking death in Walking Dead history, because I clapped for that. I was like, thank you, Negan, thank you! Then I got pissed off when he killed Abe. Damn it! It's like, damn, you killed Rosita's man, damn it! And Rosita was all crying, like, no! I was like, don't worry, Rosita. I'll take real good care of you. Real good care of you. But it is what it is. I don't think Rosita got with anybody else on that show. Really, I could be wrong on that. I thought she was gonna get with Eugene, and then Eugene was get with that chick that he was talking to from a different place. And now, then she tried to get with one of the nurses. And I think she had a kid, but I forget with who. I think he died, so fuck him. And now Rosita's, I think, on her own right now. I don't know, because I haven't really watched the last couple episodes from the 10th, 11th season, part 2, so I have to kind of catch up a little bit. But yeah, Rosita is hot, caliente. Yes, and that's pretty much it. But yes, the last part of Walking Dead's coming out, and I think September or October. And in a couple months, Cobra Kai Season 5 is coming out. I can't wait for that. That's going to be awesome. I think it's coming out actually September the 9th, I believe. Same day as Ozzy's new album, Patient Number 9. And you better get that album when it comes out. Or if you can buy it off Spotify. Like I did. I got the entire album because I'm so nice. So... here's what it is. Good albums. Damn good banger of an album. But it is what it is. So, buy Ozzy's new album coming out in a couple months. Called Patient Number 9. And you can also, well, when it does come out, Blood 1983 from the good friends at In This Moment. And if you want to buy your significant other some nice stuff, you can go on Maria Brink's official page, official merch store, I should say. I think she's having a witchy woman summer thingy. We can buy some new weird glasses that someone like Becky Lynch would wear. You can buy a hat, you can buy some slippers with the weird logo, whatever logo Maria's been putting up lately. God damn. Just buy some good shit, and that's all I gotta say for that. And you can also buy In This Moment merchandise on the official In This Moment merchandise store. Like I did. But the last thing I bought was that denim jacket. So. But right now, I'm probably not gonna buy any new merchandise from In This Moment, or most of some White, or even my good friend Ash Costello on New Year's Day. So I'm kind of saving up for some things right now. Especially the indie shows I'm going to in August, and then possibly not going away, but I'm going on a little trip maybe at the end of August or sometime in September. So kind of saving up money so I can get some little things here and there, but I got bills to pay because I do have a job, unlike you dummies who have a job and just. As soon as you come home, you're on YouTube. So yeah, so KCU's in NXT UK, or they're in London, and they're the 7th best school, I guess, in the UK or in the world. I don't know. But it is what it is, and well, not a good start to their UK trip, I guess. So I give that 2.5 stars. Then we get to Lash Legend and Indy Hartwell. Nothing great, 3.5 minute suck fest. So Lash jumps Indy to start. They go to the outside. Indy gets driven into the apron. Ow. They go back in. Indy gets draped over the top rope before being bent over. Not like that. Legend's back for some cranking. That sounded really nasty, but okay. And then Alba Fire shows up on the platform in, the red strobe and the freaking looked like he was coming out of hell or something like that. Kind of cool. She has Lash's basketball. Because of this, she allows Indy to try a springboard. I think she was trying for a pretty savage, and she goes and she jumps on, and she slipped and kind of hit Lash, and it looked like Lash was trying to pull her up, but then Indy reversed it into a pin of her own. 1, 2, 3, Indy Hartwell gets to win in a botch-mania match. Holy shit, was that botchy. God damn, that was bad. And I bet Indy got a big tongue lashing from Vince or whoever in the maybe Bruce in the back. I doubt it'll be Triple H or no, sorry, Triple H or HBK or Shawn Michaels. You know, things happen, you know. But yeah, that didn't even look good. And I was just looking at it like, oh, Botchamania. Ugh. But anyway, Indy gets the win in a sloppy match. I gave 2 out of 5 stars. Ugh. It's horrible. And that's it. Yeah, it's not good. And that's it. After the match, Alba Fire comes to the ring and chases Lash off with the bat. So basically, Alba Fire is the female Sting without the makeup. Go figure that one out. And that's pretty much it. Alright, after that, we go to back where we see a bunch of lovely ladies talking about Roxy. You know, saying, oh, she may not be Mandy, this and that. And then somebody's like, oh, it's like, she doesn't have a boyfriend. She doesn't like for a boyfriend. Some shit like that. I'm like, what? Who gives a shit about that? And then we see Von Wagner and Solo Sikoa come in and start fighting and everything. And they start going to the outside. The referees and agents are trying to break it up. Good luck with that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we go to Mackenzie Mitchell with the Galo de Fantasma, Joaquin Wild, Raul Mendoza, and the lovely Elektra Lopez. Caliente. And they're with, hey, get in here! Hey, Paisan! Hey, come here, my cousin! Hey, how you doing, cousin? My cousin, Tony D'Angelo, gets you a pizza for $2! So he comes in with Lorenzo Stacks! And Tony wants to know where their loyalty lies. I think you know that, Tony. They don't like you! So he basically tells Elektra to stay in the back while Legado goes to the ring with Tony and Stacks, as they're going to be in a match with Idris Enofe and Malik Blade. And that's it. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we go to, guess where? The parking lot. Where Solo Sikoa and Von Wagner are still fighting on the outside. Finally, we get, I think, Von shoved Solo into one of the gates or something in the back by the parking lot. And then cooler heads kind of prevail, and they separate a little bit. But Solo Sikoa takes Robbie E and throws him in the garbage dumpster where he belongs. And that's pretty much it. And we'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we see the QR code, which we saw last week, where it says scan here. We don't know what it is. So this time we see a Wordle-style puzzle. If you haven't played Wordle, it's some weird game, like Scrabble, not Scrabble-ish. But anyway, it's just a weird fucking puzzle game. Puzzle word game. So, basically, we see some of it kind of reveal itself, if you will. And it looked like it said OC or O -- C. And that's it. So, I don't know what that can mean. It's not Orange Cassidy. But people are saying it's Havoc. Not Jessica Havoc, I don't think. I don't know who this could be. I really don't know. Maybe it's Halloween Havoc? I don't know. I mean, it's not till October, but I'm gonna promote it now. Maybe, I don't know. But I think it's gonna be a male wrestler, because I don't think it'll be a female. But yeah, it looked like it said OC or O, and then sorry, we're back after a little break after that. So I don't know what it could be. What starts at O and ends in C? Olmec? Yeah, it's Olmec from the Legends of the Hidden Temple. Legends of the Hidden Temple with your guide, Kurt Fogg. And here he is now. Let's rock. That was a good show. I missed that adult version. Thank God they did not do that. Thank the Lord they did not do that. Well, if they still do it, they wanted to put it on the channel 11. Why? So one Sunday night, they had Somebody Family Feud, then The Last Straw, which is some weird fucking show. I'm like, what the hell is this? Then I was watching Shazam, Beat Shazam, with Jamie Foxx and his daughter Corinne. Having fun. My mom was watching it with me, and she was like, I don't know these songs. I'm like, I don't know either. Because they had a category with the 2020s, and I'm like, fuck is that? I don't know these songs. I don't listen to this crap. See, it was 2020s metal, then I would know probably all of them. But still. Then they had a category of Lenny Kravitz. Prince will love that. And I knew every song by Mr. Lenny Kravitz. So, that's pretty much it. So, had that. Press Your Luck's coming back, I think, this week. It should be good. Yeah, some $100,000 Pyramids coming back on Channel 7. What else? There's another. Don't forget the Lyrics is coming back. I don't know about name that tune, or just a lot of weird game shows are coming back. But on Channel 5 and Channel 7, I think Channel 4's got Ball with Chris Hardwick, and nobody gives a shit about that. But yeah, it is what it is. So if you want to watch them, go watch them. I'm so mad that they got rid of fucking Magnum. Why? Because of Alec Baldwin's thing? Come on. Come on! Stupid. So we'll never see the Match Game again. It's like every time the Match Game goes a couple of years, then it goes bye-bye. Like, I think the original version with, with Richie Dawson on it and Betty White and, Gene Rayburn and everything. That went, I think, until 80, what did it go to, 83, 84, I think? And stopped. Then it kind of came back for a little bit in the 90s, which was kind of weird. And then they had that, remember the 80s, they had like a spin-off. It was the Hollywood Squares Match Game Hour with Gene Rayburn and Bowser from Sha-Na-Na. Bowser. That was kind of cool. Then I think they brought it back sometime, I think, in the 90s or early 2000s. And the last time I actually saw it was when Alec Baldwin brought it back. It was pretty damn funny, with them cursing a lot, even though they bleeped a lot of it. And a lot of sexual innuendos. But still, it was a pretty good remake of the original Match Game, but it's like the 2000. And we're back. Sorry about the lagging and everything. Hi, we're back again. Alright, so, I don't know. Alright, going bad. Alright, yeah, we're gonna be going in and out for a while. Fucking connection keeps doing that around this time, all the fucking time. I have to somehow get it fixed. But anyway, we got Tony D'Angelo, my cousin, and Lorenzo Stacks taking on Ears and Nofe and Malik Blade with Legado de Fantasma. Alright, sorry about that once again. Tony comes in and hits the swinging fisherman's neck breaker. Fisherman's suplex, I should say. Gives Tony and Stacks the win in a little under 5.5 minutes. Match itself was so I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. After the match, Tony tells Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza to fucking shit Peterson, and they're like, we're not gonna do that. And then they eventually do it because, you have to please Tony before he kicks him out. So they beat him up, and then Tony's like, hey, that's how you do it. Smack him in the face a little bit. But I think eventually they're gonna break up. because Santos is gonna come back and beat the shit out of Tony D'Angelo. But we'll have to see what happens with that as we go on. So, match was so I give it 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the back with Mackenzie Mitchell and the beautiful, thick, Nikita Lyons. Thickest fucking thighs in wrestling. And some nice boobies, too. So she doesn't know who attacked Roxy, though people are accusing her of doing it. And she says, if I can, I'm ready to take the title, take Roxy's spot, since I should have won the NXT Breakout tournament if I didn't get injured. And she was probably going to win it anyway. Or if not Roxy, but still. So she says that if Roxy can't go, I will take her spot. My spot, dog spot, liver spot, but my spot. In the NXT Women's title match and face Mandy Rose. We'll see what happens with that. So maybe a little tease to see who attacked Roxy, but I doubt it would hurt. But it is. 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. All right, then we'll see that man that last week where we saw the newcomer to NXT. He's a mathematician. He deals with a lot of math and physics and stuff like that. Then we find out it's going to be a newcomer called Axiom. So this time, we see a video of him in a comic book store. He likes the comics. He's wearing a big mask. And he's going to debut next week. And for those of you who don't know who Axiom is, it's a kid from NXT UK. So he's going to make his debut next week. That's pretty damn good. I wonder what comic book he was reading. Was it Thor? No, probably not Thor. Maybe it was Fantastic Four? Maybe Silver Surfer? Maybe Spider-Man? Could have been any comic. I haven't read a comic in a while. There's no comic book stores around my area. It sucks. I mean, I think there is one on way down by where I used to go to college, Brooklyn College. I think there's still that comic store over there. But I'm not gonna go all the way over there to get some comics. I could order it, but I'm too lazy to do it. But I mean, the last comic I actually read was some Wolverine and Thor comics. That's pretty much it. I haven't read an actual comic in like years. But I digress. Let me move on from there. So yeah, so Axiom, A-Kid, makes his debut next week. We'll see what happens with that. Then we go to your main event of the evening for the NXT Women's Championship. Mandy Rose taking on, well, it looked like it was going to be Cora Jade. But Roxy comes out with her ribs are all taped. The referee comes out and she asks Roxy, he's like, you don't have to do this. You still want to do this? And Roxy, being a fighter, goes to the ring. And Toxic Trash is all laughing, the lovely JC Jane and another hot chick, Gigi Dolan, who's banging Darby Allin. Lucky fucking guy he is. So they laugh at Corey Jade trying to get the match, and then, like I said, Mandy says, not so fast. Then she's like, Roxy, I'm going to give you to the count of 10. And then Roxy comes out, like I said, with her ribs taped. She comes out, and Corey Jade is like, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. Save it for another day. With Roxy, being a fighter, she's like, I'm going to do it. Let me go in the ring. Let me do it. And Corey's like, okay. So Roxy comes in swinging, and starts beating up on Mandy, and the crowd goes, Roxy, you belts. And then Mandy's not having any of that, goes right after the injured ribs, and then sends Roxy to the outside. As we go to break, we come back. Mandy's working a body scissors with those luscious legs of hers. I like to have her legs wrapped around my dick, but it is what it is. But Roxy fights up to her feet, hits a uppercut in the corner. Goes to pop Roxy, gets blocked, and as Mandy goes right to the floor, and then Roxy dives on the Mandy. Kind of a little sloppy, but it was all right. Then she hits Pop Rocks on the floor as the referees count him out, and Core's like, "Get in the ring! Get her in the ring!" Because can't win by counter. So Roxy gets Mandy back in the ring, and then and Roxy's trying to get back in the ring, and Cora Jade's just standing there like, "I bet you nothing she's gonna turn heel." And what does she do? She does the heinous act, and she hits Roxy right in the back with women's tag team title, and Roxy's like, "Why?" And that leads to Mandy hitting the running knee of doom. And she pins her right near the ropes. I thought maybe Roxy would have woke up and grabbed the rope. But Mandy gets the win, 1, 2, 3. So Mandy Rose retains. Damn. And her reign as NXT Women's Champion continues over 200 and change days as NXT Women's Champion. She's not going to hit Asuka territory, I'll tell you that right now. And that's pretty much it. Match was alright. 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. And then after the match, Cora gets in the ring, starts yelling at Roxy. He's like, I did this to you! Bitch! Then she tries to hit her with her skateboard and it obliterates right in front of her, like one of those fake cardboard skateboards. She goes to hit her and goes, poof. Then she takes the other half of the skateboard, smacks her right in the fucking back. I'm like, this show couldn't get any more bad. There you go, with a botch from Indy and now kind of a botch from Cora Jade with a skateboard. Ooh. And that's it. So that ends a pretty shocking, if you will, NXT 2.0. So that begs the question, what the hell happens to the NXT tag team title, NXT women's tag team titles? Now, Roxy wants to get her hands on Cora Jade, but somehow, put their differences aside and work together, or they're gonna strip them, or they're gonna be another fucking tournament. I hope not. But at this point, there is no women's tag division. So just get rid of them. Just get rid of the title. I mean, you don't have a regular women's tag team champion on Raw or SmackDown thanks to Naomi and Sasha. They probably say, fuck these titles. Don't know, John Laurinaitis say, hey, Big Johnny, take these belts and go fuck yourself. And Big John's like, okay, I'll go fuck an intern with Vince. So yeah, there's no women's tag team division, so why do you have belts then? Makes no sense. I mean, there are a couple of tag teams in NXT 2.0. I mean, you got Valentina Feroz and Yulisa Leone, Casey Catanzaro and Kaden Carter. That's 2 teams. Unless they put another team together, like maybe Ivy Nile and Tatum Paxley, that's 3. Got Toxic Attraction, that's 4. Gigi and Jay-Z, that's 4. And then, well, I don't know who else they can put in, so really not much of a tag team division if you got 4 teams revolving around one stinking belt. That's not a tag team division. Did you just bury it? Take it, put it in the trash, put some C4 explosives in it, and blow it the fuck up. Women's titles tag team titles should not be in wrestling in any promotion. I don't care what it is. I don't know why it's in Impact because there is actual tag team act. In NWA because there are actual tag teams in NWA. Not many, but some. Thankfully, Ring of Honor doesn't have that. MOW, I don't think has it. New Japan doesn't have any women at all, except for Abe Mio and Pieter. Those 2 nice hot pieces of ace that should be sitting on my lap. But it is what it is. Joshi, I don't think has that. I know they have different belts, but I don't have an actual Joshi or Storm tag team division belt. I don't think so. I don't think they do. I have to look that up. But still, there should not be tag team belts for the women if you're not going to have any women's tag teams. And that goes for AEW. They want one, but, I really don't think there's too many belts in wrestling anyway. Gonna add another fucking belt? Come on. So no belts, not added in AEW. They added the All-Atlantic title, which is going to be defended on Rampage this week with Pac defending against Shota Umino. But really, we don't need any more fucking titles in major promotions like WWE or NXT or AEW or even Japan or Ring of Honor. Still, it is what it is. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So I don't know what's gonna happen next week with Corey Jade and Roxy with the tag team titles. Either they break up and then they just say, hey, we don't need these anymore. And then somehow, some way, Toxic Attraction gets it right back. Because you know that's gonna happen. And so pretty much all I gotta say about that. And we'll move on from there. Oh, just gotta Oh, we got some bad news, ladies and gentlemen. Bad news in Prophecy Land. Vanna, Prince Idol's lovely girlfriend, lovely wife, and mother to baby Olivia. Got some bad news, guys. Prayers for my husband. He's in the hospital. Well, what happened there, Savannah? I'm always under a lot of stress lately because of, all the stuff with Olivia and everything. So, yeah, I hope it's nothing bad. So, our thoughts and prayers go out to the former Prince Idol, and now his name is Sloan. And I know other people are gonna laugh. Well, fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you rode on, and hope you go to the hospital too. Don't come out for a few days. But I digress. But yeah, so Savannah, me, Nick, Lauren, wishing the Prince, I guess we're still calling the Prince, a speedy recovery. Just let me know what's going on. You can hit me up on. You can get in touch with Lauren, or somehow you can get in touch on the Discord server, or I don't know. Yeah, get in touch with one of us, and that's pretty much it. Okay, now she says, what is this? T.I. What's T.I.? I don't know what T.I. means. T.I. Rubber band nervous breakdown. And this is due to very bad nervous breakdown, but he's going to be all right. We have been going through a lot. Yeah, I know. Going through a lot the last couple months. Yeah, I know. With Olivia, those who don't know, Olivia's not doing so good. I'm not gonna go into that because personal information with Savannah and Prince. I'm not gonna go into that, but so. Yeah, Olivia hasn't been doing so good over the last couple months, and it's really been bad for Prince and Savannah because of their baby girl. That's what I think she's like 3 months old. So yeah, for Olivia now we're going to be praying for the Prince, and hopefully he'll be okay. And let me know when he comes out and have him hit me up on Discord. Hit me or Nick up on Discord more as well. Yeah. They have just hit me up on Discord, or if I do another come back probably tomorrow, my AEW review, and give me an update, or just put up I always say put it in the comments, but don't put it in the comments. Just hit me up on Discord, and or just come in the chat tomorrow and give us an update. And I'm not like for that. So our thoughts and prayers go to the Prince, and hopefully he'll be okay. I think he'll be okay. Nervous breakdowns are not always that fun. I've gone through that many times. Actually, over the last couple of weeks, I've been going with having a nervous breakdown the last couple of weeks. All the stress that's going on in my life, and the stuff with just different things, and stress related shit with my life and with work, and this garbage festival website, those idiots, which I'm done with now. I can get back into a clearer mind and everything, and fix myself, because that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to fix my life because it's been so chaotic over the last 13 years. So I'm trying to. I'm fixing myself 13 years later, but I'm fixing myself for the last couple months. I've been, really chaotic and everything. Not fun, but yeah, I'm in the process of getting getting more help that I need, and maybe get on some new medication, and hopefully in the next few months I'll be hopefully getting better, and yeah, it's all that matters, because I'm, all the drama on this fucking website's really gotten to me, and as much as people tell me to take a break, I said on my videos 2 videos ago, my Coming Clean 1 and 2, I said I was going to take a little bit of a step back from YouTube and social media, and I'm still going to do my reviews, but I'm not going to be on, all the time, when I do a video, I'm going to do a video on my time. I'm not going to do it right away. It's a big breaking news story. Like, John Cena just got married, or John Cena got released by the WWE, or something like that. Some weird story, stuff like that. I would do it, either during my lunch break, or, as I can't do it, when I'm actually working, because I'll be dead. But yeah, I would do it right after I get off my shift, or do it on my lunch break if I have time. But like I said, as far as being on all the time, it's going to be changing pretty soon. Like I said, I'm going to take a step back and just focus on my life now. Focus on getting healthier and better, becoming a better person, and just not getting involved with these insignificant pricks on YouTube, because that's what they are: pricks and douchebags that have no fucking life. I look like never mind. I'm just gonna focus on getting better and doing what I do, and that is hopefully try to entertain. And that's pretty much it. We got some subs over the last couple of days. That's pretty damn good. Thank you all for subbing. Over 400 subs on the rant channel, and starting to make that climb up to 425. Hopefully get to 425, 450 by the end of the year. This channel has 395 at the moment. Hopefully we get to that 400 number as well. Main channel, Killer Demons, is over 1,200 right now. So hopefully we'll start the road to 1,300 by the end of the year, or try to get close to it by the end of the year. The Shadow Slayer still creep up a little bit. Hopefully we'll get to 300 by the end of the year, or at least close to it. And the Metal God channel right now is slowly growing as well, and hopefully we'll get to 700 on that. And by the way, that's all real views. Some, most of them, the trolls with their fake accounts. Still, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the free view. And that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to get out of here. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to edit this video, maybe watch a late night movie, and just get ready for bed, because I'm going to work tomorrow. It's Wednesday, middle of the week, and yeah, got some things to do. I do have a couple things to do tomorrow. Some errands I got to run. Thursday I got to go shopping because I need food, because I'm running out of food. And so I have to go to the supermarket for a little bit. Then that's pretty much it. Thursday is usually my off day from wrestling, so I'm not gonna be doing anything besides going to going shopping and then coming home. Probably watching a Met game. I think it's a night game on Thursday against the Cubs. Then 3 straight. And look at Von Wagner, and then you go side by side with Brandon Martin. They kind of look alike. No offense to Brandon Martin, he's a good guy. but it kind of look alike. But I digress. So yeah, Thursday night at 8 p.m. the Rave podcast with Brandon Martin, Jordan, and Michael Bombardier and Ibarra and everybody else on that great show. So watch it this Thursday night at about 8 o'clock on the Brandon Martin channel. Just type in Brandon Martin or Rant and Rave podcast. You will probably find the channel. Subscribe and tell them Peter Gilmore sent you. And that's pretty much it for that. And don't forget, this Saturday at 3 o'clock, Chase will be doing an open forum. So I'm going to promote that. So I will definitely be on that on Saturday. Nick will be there, hopefully. And it's going to be another wild and crazy stream that only Chase can do. Don't know what the topics are going to be, but I think I already know, but you won't know. But it's going to be one hell of a good time on Saturday afternoon, starting at 3 p.m. That's Eastern time. So hit that bell on Chase's channel and go in and have fun. And if you're gonna come in and act the fool and talk shit, you're gonna get kicked out. But either Chase or me, because I'm supervising. So if you don't like it, too bad. That's all I gotta say about that. So gonna be a big week of videos. Joe Cronin's gonna be doing Monetize This on Friday night. And some other good stuff coming your way on YouTube. So if you like guys like Tony from Review, Joe Cronin, JD, myself, Chase, and everybody else, hit that subscribe button down below on our channels. Hit the bell so you get notified when we go live or do a regular video, so you don't miss a goddamn thing. And have fun. And tell them I sent you. Well, if you come to me, then I sent you, I guess. I don't know. But it is what it is. And that's pretty much it. Alright, we're going to get out of here right now. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to Savannah and Nick for coming in. Savannah, just tell Prince we're praying for him, and I hope he gets better. I know, nervous breakdowns are not good because, you get all nervous and your heart palpitates a lot. You have high blood pressure. So I would think, well, now it's like 12 o'clock midnight in Texas, so he'll probably be staying overnight for observations. He'll probably be out tomorrow sometime. So have him getting to me and Lauren and Nick tomorrow when he gets out of the hospital. And yeah, so that's it. So, the prophecy's still taking their lumps, but we keep on fighting because we're not going down at all, and we ain't going anywhere. And if you don't like it, well, too bad. And that's pretty much it. So, once again, thank you to Savannah and Nick for coming in. And anybody else who watched, thank you for the free view, asshole. And that's pretty much it. So, that's it. My final rating for NXT tonight, a solid 6 out of 10 stars. You guys show and comment down below, and like I said, don't forget to hit that bell, get notified, smash that like button, stick it right up YouTube's ass, and follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to subscribe to my channels. And that's all I gotta say about that. So that's it. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your late Tuesday night, if you're in the Northeast, going to bed, or you're going to stay up for a little bit, then go to bed. Well, have a great night, everybody. In the West Coast, it's 10 o'clock, so most of you are probably having your dinner or late night dinner, or just having fun on this Wednesday, Tuesday night. Maybe watching some movie or something with your significant other. Maybe getting plowed in the ass if you're a woman. I don't know. But just remember, guys, wrap up the burrito. And whatever you're doing, hope you're having fun and being safe. And that's all I got to say about that. So, thank you all for watching. Peter Gilmore signing off. I will be back tomorrow with my AEW Dynamite review, Fyter Fest Week 1. So, I'm going to talk about that tomorrow night, probably around 11 o'clock-ish. And we'll talk about Fyter Fest Night 1. Get you ready for Night 2 on Rampage. And we might talk a little bit about SmackDown this Friday night from Orlando. And some other stuff that may occur during tomorrow. And probably on Friday. I might do a open forum stream on TSL, probably TSL, I think it's number 24 or number 25. So I'm going to hit our silver anniversary already for that great channel. Well, it was the Gilmore Chronicles, now it's called the Shadow Slayer. So the Shadow Slayer series will be about to hit 25 episodes. So we're just doing an open forum stream, maybe Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. Just talking, just shooting the shit. Open forum, various topics, music, sports, wrestling, whatever you want to talk about. So this Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, on the Shadow Slayer channel, link to the channel is down below. The next episode of the Shadow Slayer, and that's pretty much it. And then Friday night, do a SmackDown Rampage review, and then the weekend is pretty much open. I will be with Chase on his stream on Saturday, and then Sunday I probably will not be on at all because I got things to do and people to see. That's pretty much all I can say about that. All right, little latecomer, Will Rowdy Sport Rowdy, my good buddy. He's here. He says, "Hi Pete, what's up?" Well, what's up to you too. Nothing much, just to end the video, so sorry you came a little bit late there, sir. I know it's the time difference, because I think you live in the UK, great country in the UK. But yeah, hope you're doing good, sir, and that's all I gotta say about that. Hope you watched NXT, it was alright, nothing great, but yeah, watch the replay. When I finish it up, it should be probably as soon as the video ends. I think you can watch the replay, or it might take a little while before the live replay chat can go on. But I don't know how it works with the replay actually, but it is what it is. But yeah, watch the replay, get the insight of tonight's NXT 2.0 show. Like I said, 6 out of 10 stars, and that's pretty much it. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you all for watching. Peter Gilmore signing out. I bid you adieu. Rock on and rock hard with your Kokut. And if you're not down with that, well, that's too goddamn fucking bad, you sons of bitches. Because me, Nick, Will Rally, fan of YouTube, and everybody else in the province of the greatest things since sliced freaking bread. And we're real as can come, and if you think we're fake, I want you to prove it to us. But you can't. You can't do it. Even if you say, "Oh, you pussies, you can't fight," doesn't mean we're not real. So, it is what it is. You're fake. You're fake like Kim Kardashian's ass. So, you think we're fake? You're fake too, but we're not fake. We're real. And if you're not down with that, like I said, Nick, and Savannah, and Will Rowdy, say it with me now. We got 3 words for ya. Fuck you, man. And that's all I gotta say about that. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Adios, amigos. And to everybody else, go fuck yourselves. And that's it. Good night, everybody. Peace.